What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode, another installment, another epic rap battle of history reaction by One Man's Opinion. Thanks for dropping by. Today we've got Vlad the Impaler versus Count Dracula. So I'm looking forward to this. I expect this one to be pretty good. I'm ready to get into it. Also, as always, we have a strong language warning, just in case you got like kids running around. You never know with these ERBs. Some of them pretty tame, other ones get a little bit chippy, so you never can tell. So just be warned, just in case that's an issue for you or somebody in your house. Let's go. Hang on. Had to make sure I had that volume up. I think I had the volume down. Here we go. Got some spooky vibes. Hey man, Halloween's not too far off. So maybe I should have saved this one for like a Halloween special. Nah, I'm sure I could do another one. They got other spooky epic rap battles. Very old school looking Count Dracula right there.
I imagine forests of corpses dripping on a buffet. You call that a nightmare, I call that a Tuesday.
Vlad coming in real messed up. Forest of corpses dripping on a, I say buffet. Round here where I'm from, we say buffet. He said a buffet to get that slant rhyme with Tuesday. Let's get it one more time.
Imagine forests of corpses dripping on a buffet.
A buffet.
A nightmare, I call that a Tuesday.
He said that's just another day of the week for me. That's nothing. All right. Hey, by the way, I do a lot of pausing and I do a lot of talking in these. So if you don't like that, just go watch the epic rap battle if you don't want to listen to somebody talk. Why are you here? It's a reaction. I'm reacting. Get out of here.
Spawn of the devil, dipping my bread in your weeping blood vessels. Scorch the earth from Hungary to Wallachia. I inspire fear, you inspire Count Dracula.
Okay, we got the first punch of the match right there. He said, I inspire fear, you inspire Count Dracula. So, you know, he's really setting himself up big here. He's talking about how, you know, he just kills people. He's talking about, like, dipping his bread in blood and stuff like that. He's like, you know, this is the life I live. I'm scary. I'm scary out here. And you just inspired Count Dracula, a goofy little cartoon cereal guy. That's a good flip right there on Ottoman. Okay, yeah, he took out the Ottoman Empire, laid waste to the Ottoman Empire, and then says he puts his boots on Ottomans like he was furniture shopping, which is pretty self-explanatory. If you look at the video, that's an Ottoman right there that he's got his feet up on. So he's still talking a lot of trash. He's still, you know, talking about, you know, look at all the things I've done. I'm pretty dangerous.
Body started dropping. My foot on Ottomans like I was furniture shopping. I save my steaks, no need crucifix. I kill you with Olive Garden, garlic breadsticks.
Okay, all right. He's saying, I save my steaks. I don't need a crucifix. Okay, I don't need a crucifix to take you out. I've got a steak, you know. And I think he was famous for putting steaks through people anyway. And then I could take you out with Olive Garden garlic breadsticks, which is pretty funny and pretty true. It's like, I don't need much to beat you. I got some garlic. I'm straight. I got it. He hasn't done anything great though here. I'm not crazy about how Vlad is opening this thing up, because he's talking a lot of trash, and he's made some very light punches here, but nothing real crazy. Not like we've seen in the other battles, and this one's not super long. So,
Olive Garden, garlic breadsticks.
And his flow is like a little choppy. Like that whole Olive Garden garlic breadsticks thing came out weird to me. No need crucifix.
I kill you with Olive Garden, garlic breadsticks.
It was weird. It just didn't hit right.
Children like cows. Put more meat on swords than Fogo de Chao.
Okay, yeah, all right. Not a good round. I don't really care for what he's doing a whole lot. We get it. You kill people. Like he said I kill people and I like things bloody and like I massacre people. He said that in like 8 different ways. He didn't really take a whole lot of time to take shots at Dracula. So if Dracula comes in here and he starts putting up shots on Vlad, this thing could turn ugly quick. Let's see what he's got.
I still work after that blah blah blah.
Agreed.
Check 1, 2.
Oh my gosh, we got the Count. Sesame Street. The Count. Is that the reference we're making? Okay, all right. He did at least, does this mic still work after the blah, 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 but still, like, he could have taken a shot there, and he really didn't. All that setup for the Count joke. All right, the flex.
For years, spearing princeling can't vex me, 'cause I nibble necks and I make it look sexy. I'm universally known for intrigue and desire. I shape-shift into mist and bone when all the riders...
Okay, look, man, yeah, we got you. You've been in a lot of movies. You've done a lot of things. Okay, yeah, you're real cool. Come on, swing. These two guys are both just like, they never left the corner. It's like it's a boxing match, but instead of like going out and actually boxing, they're just like, nah, keep massaging my shoulders. Nah, yeah, doesn't my robe look good when I came out? I had some good music going, didn't it? And that pyrotechnics and the smoke machines looked good, didn't they? They hadn't even met in the center of the ring yet.
Pop collar and a damn nice cake while you've got less taste than an and rice cake.
What is that? Okay, I'm hoping, here's my hope. I hope that there's more to these bars than what I'm getting. You've got more taste than an and rice cake. Okay, yeah, those don't have much flavor. Maybe there's something else there. Maybe and rice was like the name of somebody that Vlad killed or something. I don't know. Maybe there's something there. Maybe I don't know as much about these two characters as I thought I did, and I'm missing a lot of stuff. So if that's the case, I know you guys will let me know down in the comments. Help me out here, because so far this thing is not going really well, in my opinion.
Rhymes are empty, like I leave vascular systems. I grant you the privilege of being Dracula's victim, but the thought of biting you makes me get nauseous. You don't look like the type that's keen on neck washes.
Okay, so he called him dirty. All of that, man, I didn't think it was possible. He had fewer punches thrown in his verse than Vlad did. Am I crazy? I feel like I'm crazy. I feel like I'm just, maybe my head's just not in it today. Am I missing something big? I don't know, but it just like, what are these two doing?
Shapeshift those punchlines, because they missed. You skill.
Okay. Did you shape-shift those punchlines because they missed? I agree with Vlad. He didn't hit with really anything. And I know that that's a double. Some of y'all are commenting a lot in my comments, which is fine. I appreciate the comments, and I appreciate you guys getting involved. But sometimes you guys will be like, oh, you missed this line, you missed this line. And it's not always, sometimes I do, and I appreciate the help. But it's not always that I miss a line. Sometimes I just don't comment on a line because it's not good or it's not that impressive. Like, I understand what he's saying, but I'm not crazy about it. I get what he's saying there because, Dracula can transform into the mist and he can shapeshift, and yeah, I got all that. I don't know, but it's still, for that to be one of the better punches thrown in this match, it speaks to how not good, how bad this matchup has been so far.
Feels like your reflection. It doesn't exist.
At least he's punching a little bit.
When I put a stick through ya, seen a sucker this soft. It's ridiculous. Get beat by Count Dracula. You're smoking Dracula. I dunk on your wackula. Raps like I'm Shacula.
Okay, alright, that's the best thing I've heard this whole rap. Just because his flow was really cool and I like what he said.
Count Dracula. You're smoking Dracula. I dunk on your wackula. Raps like I'm Shacula.
I like how they got
Vlad to the bone. Vlad the hot nailer. Vlad that commits heinous acts on rats. As the jailer.
Yeah, we don't want to hear about that, man. See, all these things are like, those are things, I feel like when ERB put this one together, maybe they were rushed, or like, I don't know, it's like they didn't think it through really well. Like, those things, like the things he did with rats, should have been used as ammunition for Dracula, not something that Vlad is bragging about. You know what I mean? And like, I like when rappers take something that should be a negative and try to flip it into a positive. That way you can't hit them with it. And typically I would applaud that, but in this battle where there's been like no punches thrown, I kind of have to look at the riders and be like, if you guys didn't have much ammunition to fire at one another in this battle, then that should have been used as ammunition for Dracula against Vlad. Like, if you don't have that much to use, then don't waste it as something that's like he's bragging about. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Because, like, we don't have many punches, and instead of hearing Dracula go after him for, you know, doing what he did to rats, you feel free to Google it. For all that, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I don't know. It's just not very good.
Vlad to the bone, Vlad the hot nailer.
Like, these are all his different names, all the things he's been called, and then that, which could have been used as a punch for Dracula, now will not be able to be used as a punch for Dracula, which just takes more wind out of the sails for this thing.
You leached my name, you pale son of a bitch.
Okay.
Your weak ass gets beat by the son of the bitch.
There you go. That's better.
Hair and came on all flappy razzle dazzle, but at the end of the day you're a bat, and that's only half a battle.
Ah, okay, all right, that's good writing. We got a flip. He finally went after him a little bit. He said, you get beat by the sun. At the end of the day, you're a bat, and that's only half a battle. He's saying you can't close a battle. You're only halfway into the battle, also flipping his transformation into a bat. You know, okay, finally, I want to get that whole run back right there. Because I've been talking a lot of trash about this. Finally, we got at least something. It's bad that this is the best part of the battle, but I'm happy to see like some punches being thrown here.
Weak ass gets beat by the sun at the beach. Your slick hair and cape are all flappy razzle dazzle, but at the end of the day you're a bat, and that's only half a battle.
Yeah, okay. He's saying, yeah, you're all fluff and no substance. He's saying you're nothing. You're real, you know, you're razzle dazzle. You know, but at the end of the day, you're a bat, and that's only half the battle. It's a good rhyme scheme. That's good writing. I appreciate that. Okay. Vlad's definitely winning so far, but maybe, hey, Dracula could win this easy with a strong ending verse here, because nobody's been strong yet.
Oh, I did not know that you could read. That's great. Now let's see if you can bleed.
I'm not going to lie. That was a little cringy. That was not very good. Didn't know you could read. Now let's see if you can bleed. Okay, alright.
You thought the sun could kill me? Not true. I'm the vampire so cold they call me Nosferatu. My syllable.
Oh man. Okay, we got a pun on Nosferatu. That's fine, but he's not doing anything.
Delivery is devilishly intricate. I rocked the house once I'm invited into it.
That's
and
funny.
Here's a tidbit.
But also, that's something that could have been used as a punch. You can't even, like, come into a house unless somebody is like, hey, come in my house, you know? Like, Vlad could have used that as a punch somewhere, and instead it's being used as, like, a bragging thing or as, like, a joke. And I get, maybe when the ERB guys do this, they don't want them all to be real heavy-handed. Maybe they want some of them to be more comedy, more funny-based. I can remember back in Season 1 when they did, like, Genghis Khan and the Easter Bunny. That was, like, the worst battle ever. And it was, I get it's played more for comedy, and maybe that's what they were going for here, but those have never been the battles that I like personally. Maybe you really like this. Maybe you think it's funny, and you like all the, like, little subtle, like, winks and nods, and, like, you know, rib jabbing and stuff like that, but when I come to the rap battles, I'm here for a battle, you know what I mean? Like, I want to hear them get down and dirty and really drag each other's name through the mud, you know, and throw those heavy punches. That's what I want to hear, and it's just not here. He's not even talking about Vlad. He's just talking about himself. It's crazy. I don't know. It's crazy.
Deliveries.
He does have very specific ways of delivering his words. His syllable delivery is something special. But all right, here we go.
Devilishly intricate. I rocked the house once I'm invited into it. And here's a tidbit that you can stick a stake up. You're losing so bad you should join Team Jacob.
Okay, he's trying to flip what he said about turn your taint to a tiz, put your stake up it. He flipped it, and you should join Team Jacob. Yeah, Twilight. Why even? I don't even. Okay.
Renfield! Yes, master. Call a doctor. Not sure, because Vlad the Impaler has just been skewered.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't, Dracula. You lost. Dracula loses. This is the easiest one to call that I've watched yet. Dracula, you lose. You threw like one punch the whole fight. You tried to flip one of his verses or one of his bars. It didn't go well. Vlad threw a few punches and he wins in one of the worst battles that I've watched yet. Probably for sure the worst battle that I've watched yet. Having said that, it's a rare miss for ERB, who does amazing work. Still costume design, the way that the battle looks, the way that it flows, all really, really well. I just think they missed the mark on this one a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what they were going for. It's just a lot of talking. It's just like, hey, you remember when, you know how Dracula, you know how he does this thing? Yeah, you know how Vlad was like really gross and liked blood a lot? We're going to talk about it. And we're not going to use it as punches or ammunition for the other. We're just going to have the person kind of talk about what they do. And so I think it's a rare miss, a very rare miss for what is usually a very consistent, very good product that ERB puts out. Still great with the costume designs and all that good stuff. Okay, who did you think won? Did I miss some stuff? Because maybe there were some punches in there that I didn't understand that flew over my head. I hope maybe you guys can point some of those out to me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Maybe the next one will be a little bit better. But hey, appreciate you guys stopping by and watching these. Thank you for all the support. My last ERB is getting huge numbers for my channel, which is a small growing channel. And so if you want to help out, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe and all that cool stuff. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of everything. And I appreciate you stopping by. This has been One Man's Opinion. Thanks.